Good morning, students. Now, last time I had sent you a video on simple, compound, and complex sentences. What are they? Right. So let us read it from the textbook now. Simple sentence: a sentence which has only one finite verb in it, for is made up of or is made up of only one clause, is called a simple sentence. Only one clause जिसमें होता है, जिसमें one ही finite verb होता है, right? A proper verb, उसका that is called a simple sentence. For example, a good man is always keen to serve others. A wicked person never gets peace of mind. These are all simple sentences. Now let us study further compound sentence coordinate clauses. Coordinate clauses generally वो होते हैं जिनको कंजंक्शन से हम लोग ज्वाइन करते हैं, राइट? Coordinating conjunctions are used to join these clauses. Okay, so let us read further. Look at this sentence: she entered the room and switched on the light, right? Now here and is a coordinating conjunction which is coordinating two actions, entering and switching on, right? This sentence is made up of two clauses: she entered the room, she switched on the light. Both the clauses can stand on their own, so both of them are main or principal clauses. मतलब दोनों का मीनिंग सेपरेट निकलता है, राइट? दे डू नॉट वॉन्ट ईच अदर सपोर्ट. ऐसा नहीं है कि एंटर का मीनिंग नहीं निकलता है और स्विच का मीनिंग नहीं निकलता है अलग से, अगर आप उसको रखो तो, राइट? सो those sentences which can stand on their own together, or which are holding two different sentences or two different clauses, they are called compound sentences. Like here, she entered the room and switched on the light. This sentence is made up of two clauses: she entered the room, she switched on the light. Both the clauses can stand on their own, so both of them are main or principal clauses. Such clauses are called coordinate clauses. Underline this: both the clauses can stand. Write down this sentence, you need to write it, right? This sentence is made up of all these, you need to write it, so that then only you would be able to understand it properly. So write down what are coordinate clauses. The sentence given above is a compound sentence. It is basically containing a conjunction which is joining two different clauses, right? So now further, a compound sentence is made up of two or more principal or main clauses. A sentence made up of two or more principal or main clauses is called a compound sentence. The clauses of a compound sentence are called as coordinate clauses. Remember this. कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस में सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉजेज आते हैं, इसके अंदर आते हैं कोऑर्डिनेट क्लॉजेज, राइट? सो बोथ हैव इक्वल इम्पॉर्टेंस, राइट? दैट इज़ वाई दे आर कॉल्ड कोऑर्डिनेट. जैसे आप कहीं पे आपके क्लास में जो है वो आप सारे बच्चे एक क्लास में हो, राइट? तो आपके साथ में आपके फ्रेंड्स होंगे, क्लासमेट्स होंगे, तो दे आर कॉल्ड योर कोऑर्डिनेट्स. दे आर नॉट कॉल्ड योर सबऑर्डिनेट्स. सबऑर्डिनेट्स वो होते हैं जो आपके साथ काम करते हैं पर आपके लेवल पे नहीं है, आपसे जूनियर है, उनको सबऑर्डिनेट बोलते हैं, right? So let us study what are subordinate clauses. Then complex sentence subordinate clauses, a sentence made up of a principal or main clause and one or more subordinate clauses is called a complex sentence, right? What is it called? A complex sentence. क्यों subordinate clauses? मतलब उसका meaning पूरा नहीं निकलता है, it cannot stand ऑन इट्स ओन. उसको प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज की ज़रूरत पड़ती है उसका मीनिंग कंप्लीट करने के लिए. दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज. नाउ लेट अस स्टडी द एग्जाम्पल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, although Van Gogh's paintings were beautiful, nobody purchased them. Although Van Gogh's paintings were beautiful, nobody purchased them. This is a principal clause. Nobody purchased them. What did not they? Van Gogh's paintings were beautiful, but फिर भी क्या होता था? Nobody purchased them. So this adverb clause is a subordinate clause. It needs the support of this principal clause. The member of his family asked him why he should paint at all, right? The member of his family asked him. What did he ask him? Why should he paint at all? क्यों पेंटिंग करना चाहिए जब कोई उसको खरीदता ही नहीं है, right? So जब आप व्हाट का आंसर देते हो, जब आपको इसको प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज को व्हाट का क्वेश्चन पूछते हो एंड यू गेट द आंसर, देन द क्लॉज इज द नाउन क्लॉज, राइट. एडवर्ब क्लॉज वो होता है जो आपको विच का आंसर देता है. प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज पहले आपको फाइंड आउट करना बहुत ज़रूरी है सेंटेंस के अंदर. सेंटेंस का कंप्लीट मीनिंग कहाँ निकलता है वो पहले ढूंढो सेंटेंस में. दैट इज़ द प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज, राइट. एंड प्रिंसिपल क्लॉज को सबॉर्डिनेट क्लॉज कैसे सपोर्ट कर रहा है? व्हाट का क्वेश्चन का जवाब मिल रहा है, विच का मिल रहा है, वेयर का मिल रहा है. अगर प्लेस होता है तो जनरली इट इज़ एडजेक्टिव वेयर, राइट. एंड विच का मिलता है तो दैट इज़ एन एडवर्ब क्लॉज. व्हाट का आंसर मिलता है तो देन इट इज़ नाउन क्लॉज, राइट. That we will study further as we do the practice for relative clauses. Now, next one, Van Gogh said that painting gave him pleasure, which sustained him, right? Van Gogh said, what did he say? That painting gave him pleasure. So that is noun clause. And Van Gogh said, what did which sustained him? What sustained him? पेंटिंग सस्टेन हिम, मतलब पेंटिंग को ये डिस्क्राइब कर रहा है. सो इट इज़ एन एडजेक्टिव क्लॉज, राइट. इट इज़ गिविंग यू मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन अबाउट हिज प्लेजर, राइट. सो दैट इज एन एडजेक्टिव क्लॉज. लेट अस स्टडी सिंपल सेंटेंस. वन क्लॉज, वन फाइनाइट वर्ब. कंपाउंड सेंटेंस, टू और मोर क्लॉजेस equal rank, two or more coordinate clauses. Complex sentence, one principal clause and one or more subordinate clauses. Now let us move on to the exercise. Here you have to identify the clauses. Exercise 1, write S for simple, CP for complex and CD for compound sentences. The ability to smile is a great blessing enjoyed by human beings. Right. So you have to identify what type of sentence it is. The ability to smile is a great blessing. The ability to smile is a great blessing, right. This is the main clause. Enjoyed by human beings, right. What is being enjoyed by human beings? The ability to smile. So this is a compound sentence, that is CD. Okay. Then next one, whenever you smile you create a cheerful atmosphere around you. Whenever you smile you create a cheerful atmosphere around you. You create a cheerful atmosphere around you, and where you create a cheerful atmosphere whenever you smile, right. These are the two different clauses which are present. So it is again a compound sentence. Then next one, sorry, it is a complex sentence. Whenever you smile does not make a sense on its own, so it is a complex sentence. So that is CP, right. Then next one, smiling is the best way of getting free from tension and anxiety. Smiling is the best way of what? Getting free from tension and anxiety, right. So this is a simple sentence. Then next one, a smile brings rest to the weary, and it is sunshine to the sad, right. Smile brings rest to the weary and is sunshine to the sad, right. And is used as a conjunction, so it is a compound sentence, that is CD. Compound के लिए क्या है? हाँ, CD. Okay. Then comes, the rich people who don't give a smile are poor at heart, right. The rich people who don't give a smile are poor at heart. The rich people are poor at heart. कौन से rich people? Who don't have a smile, right. So this is a complex sentence. इसके अंदर subordinate clause है. The people who don't receive a smile are equally poor. the people who don't receive a smile are equally poor. It is a complex sentence. The concept people who don't receive a smile, this is a subordinate clause. People are equally poor, this is a principal clause, right? So it is a complex sentence. If you meet somebody who is too tired to give a smile, give them one of yours. If you meet somebody who is too tired to give smile, give them one of yours. Again, give them one of yours does not make complete sense. Somebody ye wala bhi, if you meet somebody who is tired to give a smile, it is not making a complete sense. So it is a complex sentence. Subordinate clauses इसके अंदर. Smiling needs lesser effort than frowning. This is simple. Smiling needs lesser effort than frowning. So it's a, there is only single needs, there is only single verb, right? So this is a simple sentence. Let us check the first one again. The ability to smile is a great blessing enjoyed by human beings. The ability to smile, okay, is a great blessing. Enjoyed only is one finite verb, so this should be simple. This is a simple sentence, not a compound one, right? Okay, now let us move on to exercise 2. Read the passage given below and point out which of the sentences in it are simple, compound or complex. Now the first one, some people have every reason to be happy but they are miserable, right? They have got every reason to be happy but still they are miserable, right? But then there are two finite verbs, have every reason to be happy but still they are miserable, right? So these are two verbs, so it is a compound sentence. Compound के लिए हमने क्या किया था, CD, yeah, write it as CD only here so that you get a better idea and you don't make a mistake. They are not suffering from any serious ailment. Their financial condition is very good and the society respects them. Still they are not happy, right? अब इसमें बहुत सारे clauses एक साथ हैं. They are not suffering from any serious ailment. Their financial condition is very good. ये भी it stands on its own, right? इसमें कोई सपोर्ट की ज़रूरत नहीं है दूसरे क्लॉज का. पहला वाला जो क्लॉज है उसका कॉमा करके दिया है. एंड द सोसाइटी रिस्पेक्ट्स देम, इसको भी society respects them, it also has a complete meaning. It does not depend on any other verb in the sentence. Still they are not happy, right? So this is again a compound sentence. It is not depending on any, there are many finite verbs. टुकड़े टुकड़े करके ये देखो, ये एक क्लॉज हुआ, दे आर नॉट सफरिंग फ्रॉम एनी सीरियस एलिमेंट, दिस इज वन क्लॉज. देयर फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन इज वेरी गुड, दिस इज अनदर क्लॉज. And the society respects them, this is yet another clause. Still they are not happy, so this is another last clause, right? So there are different 4 to 5 different clauses which are being used in this one sentence. So it is compound sentence because every clause has got a finite verb, right? Are happy यहाँ पे, respects यहाँ पे, then condition, their financial condition is finite verb, very good. And what, from, not suffering from any ailment, right? So these are all finite verbs, they do not need any support, so it is a compound sentence. They imagine problems and make themselves tense, right? They imagine problems and make themselves tense. They imagine problems and make themselves tense. This is also a compound sentence. They have a negative attitude towards life. They have a negative attitude towards life. So this is a simple sentence, only one finite verb, have, right? So simple. They don't realize that one can get happiness only if one believes in it, right? They don't realize, what they don't realize, that one can get happiness only if one believes in it. So there are 3 different clauses. Only if one believes in it is a subordinate clause, it cannot stand on its own. That one can get happiness is also a subordinate clause, it cannot stand on its own, and that is why this last one is a complex sentence, right? I hope I am explaining it in a good way, so it should be clear to you. Right, now let us move on to exercise 3. Add coordinate clauses to complete these sentences. For oral practice we are omitting this because it's very difficult to add coordinate clauses to these sentences on your own. So let us move on. Same way I think fourth exercise ka bhi wahi hai, so we omit these two exercises, we do this much only. Right, now moving on to transformation of sentences. And transformation of sentences,